What's up, y'all? Back with another video for you, and I think it is actually my first time doing the Jordan 34. So I didn't look up any of the cues. Typically, I will take the time to look up details and minor points about what's happening here. And I didn't do that. So let's see if I can decipher everything on my own. And I guess you guys can tell me if I'm right about everything that I'm about to jump into. So the box is crazy. But of course, at the top we have 34. You see 10, 20, 30, and then the 4 right there at the end on the third 10. On the sides of the box, you have a Jumpman. Now, of course, over here, I'm thinking that's 23, but I'm not sure, man. I'm not certain. I guess it's a 2, 3, 3, 2, but that wouldn't be right. So I'm not sure of what that symbolizes. If somebody knows, leave it in the comment. I'm not going to sit down and go through and look everything up, but it's going to take a minute for me to get to the doggone shoe, man, because the box is so bugged out. But here's the label. I keep showing the label, but I'm not saying anything. The SRP is only $180. The color is white, metallic silver, and white. This is the Unite, which is for All-Star Weekend. Now, it's releasing in January, and here you see it says engineered for flight. It's the flagship shoe for Jordan brand. It's a 34. The style code is AR3240-101. Like I said, the color is white, metallic, silver, and white. The UPC for the size 9, which the shoe is so technical, I would be surprised if anybody's bootlegging this thing because it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to, man. It's a complex shoe unless they just have the parts and they decide to bootleg it. But I'll still do the UPC. The UPC is for the size 9 is 193-657-564-411, and there's a 16 at the end. It does have the RF code and the QR code here. The RFID, which I never check because we don't have anything to scan it with anyway. But here on the sides is how you open it. Obviously, I really haven't opened any of them, so this is really more of an unboxing than I traditionally do. And oh, wow, it's a really a beautiful box, man. That's just the inside of it, and then the shoe itself is inside of this box, and it has a second. And I guess this is simply to kind of curve the inside and keep the shoes like centered inside of the box, but that really doesn't, it's not sturdy enough to have any function. And the paper reads designed and engineered to the exact specifications for flight. And it just reads that all the way through. Just make sure I move that up so you can see it all the way through. And here is the shoe. And I've seen them. Obviously, I've been seeing these since they dropped. I'm looking for some cue points just for myself so I can check and see if there's anything inside of the box. Those same dots that are on the side of the box here are found at the front of the toe. And 2, 3, 3, 2. That can't be what it means, man. That's 2, 3. I moved that all the way up, 2, 3. I'm not sure. J434, 2, 89 to 19. All right. Jordan 4, 34, the influences, right? Jordan 4 to the 34. 2, 89 to 19. Not sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. That's just signifying 4 to 34, 30 years, but 30 J4 to 34, 2, 89 to 2, 19. I guess that's the introduction. I don't know, man. It kind of throws me off. But you do have the, flight plate with zoom at the bottom. And there's so much going on with the shoe. This is definitely going to be a long video. This herringbone pattern, you leave it up to guys like wear testers and people like that who do Hess kicks, who do these performance videos. I don't do performance videos. This is really just so you can see the shoe, because I myself haven't had a chance to really hold this model in my hand before, outside of just being in the store and picking it up and seeing it in the store. So I get to look at it. Inside of the box, you do have the Jumpman logo inside of the box down here at the bottom. And the paper is just sitting there. I'm going to take this box and move it over, bring the white box back, so I can sit the shoe down. Since this one is still somewhat laced a bit, they are different at the heel counter. Now I'm wondering if that has anything to do with the United Center and the Chicago Bulls. So what I'm going to do is move the camera up some, so you guys can get, you don't need to see me anyway. This upper has this iridescent quality to it, so I'm going to give you a good look at it up close, where you can see the differences between each shoe. And I want to make sure I get to the medial side and the lateral side of each shoe, so you can see every part of it. Interestingly enough, I thought that this shoe would kind of cross over into casual wear. I haven't seen many people rocking these at all. So, I'm not going to as many games as I used to go to. So it may be that people are wearing them to basketball games. And there's something on the back of this tongue. And what does it say? Authenticity inspired by the greatest player ever. 1985 to infinity. Now they ought to pay the souls of mischief for that. But that's what's on the back of the tongue. Right? On the back of the tongue. And you can barely see it. It's outlined right there. And that's what it says. So you heard what I said. That's what it says. It's on the back of the tongue on both shoes. And I'm trying to look, because they're just small style cues. 34 is here at the toe as well. Like I said, you have these two different colors here at the heel. Not sure what that symbolizes. I'd have to look it up. And if I do look it up, it'll be in the description that's in this video going down. That pops up. But I want to get back to the front, so you can see the front of the shoe, the laces. Why don't I straighten the box out so I don't have to have this kind of weird thing happening here? All right, so that's a little bit leaned over. Now I just want to make sure those are straight. You see that the right shoe is blue, the left shoe is red where the flight is. I'm trying to look on the inside. The insole is simply just a Jumpman with the 34 at the bottom. So many details, man, and you can see through that. Now, funny enough, Jordan Brand isn't the first company that made this. And those of you who have stayed this long to watch this, I'm going to blow you away in 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. All right, so I designed this shoe. Make sure you guys see my logo right there, the Arch logo. I designed this shoe back in 2008 with 361, right? I had a system that was called displacement, and it was basically air displacement. So it was when you landed, where this is a bit more solid in TPU, you had that flight plate. I'm going to show you something. Look at that. Now, that doesn't mean that Jordan Brand bit my idea. It simply means that, a lot of us who design come up with these great ideas, but we don't have the money to produce them. But you see the exact same kind of flight plate on that shoe that you see on the Jordan. And make sure you guys see my logo here at the back. Yeah, that's really interesting, isn't it? I mean, it's something to consider. That's my shoe. That's the Jordan. Anyway, let's get this medial side before I forget to do that. Move this up. You know, I am not implying that Jordan Brand knocked me off in any way. I'm just saying that when we design stuff, everybody kind of designs and they come up with these great ideas. And like I said, 361 helped me with this shoe. And that was over 10 years ago. So had I been working for a brand, maybe this design would have been created a long time ago. But I've never worked for a brand. And, you know, and there's nothing wrong with working for a brand. I just decided to try a lot of things on my own. But in a lot of ways, it put me behind a lot of people where, you know, you have all of these YouTube channels and stuff like that now that are just kind of blowing up and everybody. And I'm still kind of sitting at the start of it all because I'm really late to the game, man, because I was working and trying to do something different. This is a really long video. I apologize for how long it was. It's just that I've never had this shoe, and seeing it right now and recognizing that this flight plate looks so similar to something that I designed just kind of gives me the geeky feeling that everyone typically gets. That's it. I'm going to wrap this one up, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Peace. I didn't even give you doggone production dates and stuff. Wow. 06, 19, 19 to 09, 11, 21, 19. That's it for real. Made in Vietnam. Yep. Small code is VP. That's it for real. Turn it off. Bye-bye.